Hello, it's Stuart, the Unrepentant Atheist. I've got a clip here from a series, 10-part series, which went out on Netflix called Messiah. I think it's been around for about 4 or 5 years. A lot of people were raving about it initially. And there was going to be a second series because the last episode kind of left things hanging in the air a bit, but they didn't follow up on it. I believe that, at least, well, it's not that I believe, people are saying on the internet that the reason they shelved the series is there'd been some fear that Islamist fundamentalists were not sort of satisfied with it, and it could cause them some issues. And it's easy to see how that could be the case. I'm not really sure whether it is the case, but anyway. So it's about a CIA agent, effectively, who is following the fortunes and movements of somebody who's been proclaimed a messiah. He initially turns up in, I think it's Palestine, on the Israeli border with several thousand refugees, and he goes into Israel. He's arrested, he's interviewed, and then he manages to escape, and he suddenly appears out of nowhere in America. So, but I may well do a review of the whole series at some point, but for now, what interests me is this CIA agent. She is interviewing somebody who's hoping to work for the CIA, and one or two interesting things came out of it, so let's just watch and see what happens.
You're a philosophy major.
Yes, ma'am.
So why do you want to work for the CIA?
I think it's one of the most important jobs a person can have. Keeping our country safe, upholding its values.
What's a misconception that some people may have about you?
That I'm judgmental.
So you're not?
Not really. I think I accept all different kinds of people.
That actually is probably not the best answer. He accepts all different types of people. Terrorists, jihadists, does he accept those people? Does he accept the enemy?
Would you accept a criminal?
If he'd served his time and was remorseful.
Would you trust him?
No.
Now, you see, he could have avoided that when she said, would you trust a criminal? He could have avoided that by saying just absolutely, definitely not. And not only would I not trust criminals, there are very few people that I would trust at all with anything ever. That's more like what they want to hear.
But not with everything.
But wouldn't you trust him
I mean, he's already failed the interview.
with?
My family. The secret.
The truth? Would you trust him to tell you the truth?
Well, the truth has many different versions,
Now, the correct answer there is absolutely not.
so it's hard to say.
The truth has many different versions.
But the truth is pretty gray.
I'm going to stop the interview there. I know I shouldn't be telling you this, but I won't be recommending you.
Why not?
The CIA is like a holy order. It's a
Did you hear that? The CIA is like a holy order. I really like that.
doctrine that you live by. People's lives depend on the decisions that we make, the actions that we take. When you're in the trenches, you need to know who your enemies are. The truth may look gray, but I assure you it is not.
I like that. The truth may look grey, but I assure you it's not. And this is really what I'm getting at when I make a lot of my videos, and when I do a lot of the clips from the atheist experience, and people are telling Matt and Tracy that, oh, it's all a matter of perspective. You know, you're an atheist because, you know, you've got your own biases and you've got your own perspective. You don't accept my claims because you've got your own perspective. But, you know, the truth is very grey. It depends on who you are and how you look at things, etc., etc. And I like this clip because, you know, the way that we've got two different people here. One, we've got a philosophy major, and I must admit he's very he's incompetent. I mean, for a philosophy major, he should know that the truth is not objective truth. Objective reality is not a matter of perspective. If you're going to make statements about objective reality, for example, the Earth rotates around the sun. That's not a matter of perspective. It's a matter of objective fact. And what's happening in this interview is that the CIA is protecting American citizens and obviously protecting American interests. They need to have somebody who is capable of recognizing fact from fiction and acting upon it and making clear, decisive decisions. So obviously he's completely unfit for the job because he's unable to determine fact from fiction. He says, oh, it's the truth is grey, etc., etc. Now, epic fail in this interview. So I won't go on with the clip anymore. He just walks out and that's it. And then they get on with the plot. Thanks for watching. And I'll be back again with another clip very soon.